Hey everyone, welcome back to IteariTV. My name is Iteari. I'm at a different Ross location today. We're going to see what is currently in the craft aisle. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so I'm walking in, and this particular Ross is known to always be more neat and clean than my local Ross, which makes me very happy. I stopped in the front here because look at these LED travel makeup vanity kits. Now, this one says makeup on the front. This is not the one you get as a crafter, okay? This one says makeup on the front. Now, you can get this one and play with the letters if you want, rip the letters off. But they have a couple of other ones that don't have makeup on the front. This is the perfect travel craft bag. The inside container has squares. They're customizable. You can move the organization part around, just like we do those like bead holders. That's what this reminds me of, but it comes with an LED light, which is even better, not just for putting on your makeup, but for seeing what the heck is in the bag as far as your craft supplies. So then I kind of came around the table here. I saw these really beautiful colored pencils for $7.99, but I noticed another one, and look at this one for all my pink girlies. This would work as a travel craft bag for some beads, some small pairs of scissors, tweezers. I love this. Or you can use it as a makeup bag too. I mean, of course, but I love that as an idea for a miniature craft bag. Loved it. So this Ross is different in mine. It's different from my local one, in that it had a lot of craft and art and school supply items in the front of the store. And so I was trying to find the price on that particular spinny thingy, but I couldn't. And I then was trying to find the price for these King Art markers. I can't talk today, y'all. These acrylic paint markers. So King Art was $21.99, and then the other brand was $12.99. This cheaper one came with 36 markers, and I think King Art came with 80. So that's not a bad price for all the markers you get with King Art. And then look at this beads and parts organizer. I was tempted to buy this. This one is really nice. I have a lot of different versions of these in my home right now that I need to use up before I buy another one. But the price is great at $8. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. And then I have those. I have a different version of these storage containers. These are $7.99. And I love that they stack on top of each other and fit small things like beads and charms, because I've been really getting into that. And then here's one of my favorite bead containers of all time by Craft Gear. Craft Gear, Craft Gear, Craft Gear. I love this one, and this is only $4 at Ross every time you see it. It has 32 spots, y'all. I love that one, and I love the bead organizer from Walmart. I have to buy the ones from Walmart all the time because I can never find that Ross one, that Craft Gear one, but I'll see it pop up every now and then at Ross for $4. Y'all, you cannot beat that price because the bead organizers at Walmart are $8. And I think they're smaller size slots, and they only have like 18, the bigger ones, or 24 maybe. So I hurry up and put that in the cart. But if you see those bead containers in Ross, get them. I rarely see them, but they pop up every now and again. And you know, with Ross, there's always highlighters and markers, okay? These are $5 a pop. You can't beat these prices if you need highlighters. But those bead organizers, like, I could go on and on for days about that Craft Gear bead organizer. I can't get over it. I love it when I see it. It's one of my favorites. And the inside slots don't move, because I've noticed that with my bead organization, I don't like slots that move. I like them to be just unmovable, pretty much. I don't like the slots that move for my beads. And then these really cute Color in Motion crayons by Peanuts are really cute. For $8, you can't beat that for $24. Yeah, you can't beat that for $24. I really thought about getting those. I was looking at them for a long time. I was like, oh man, these are so cute. I'm just not a crayon girly. I don't color with crayon often. My mom likes crayon though. She likes using crayons to color her backgrounds. The backgrounds of her coloring book pages. I'm just looking at the random stationery that they have on this particular section. This is only $7. They have paintbrushes for days. Ross always has paintbrushes for days. And it's great to have paintbrushes in your stash, even if you're not a painter, to use to spread glue and other things that you might be using with mixed media. It's always good to have some cheap paintbrushes near you. We got chalk markers, more colored pencils. And I'm just browsing around, looking at things. These are all things I've seen in my local Ross plenty of times. Fine liners. I love this packaging for these fine liners. I don't have these particular ones. These are $7. They look really nice. And then I could not remember if I had this particular acrylic marker set that's dangling down there. I think it comes up later again in the video too. Some more paintbrushes. I like those artist paintbrushes there for only $3. And I love that the back gives you information on which paintbrush is used for different techniques. Here's a stationery pack, a mechanical pencil set for $5. It's really pretty. So yeah, here are the acrylic markers I didn't know if I had. I feel like I've picked these up and looked at them in multiple Rosses, like on multiple occasions, and I always put them back. I never buy them because I'm like, I don't need any more acrylic markers. But deep down, I want to try these. Let me know if you have these and if you've tried these. So then I started looking at the bags because I'm always thinking, what bag do I want to use for my craft travel bag? I change it all the time. And I love this Jordan book bag here. Pops, if you're watching, I think you should buy me this. It would be a great investment for both of us because I think you would like it too. It's $60, I think. And it feels really good. The zippers have Jordan on them as well, jumping. I really, really like this bag. This is a really nice, high quality bag. I'm going to see if Pops will come back and spend his hard-earned money on me like he does. And then here's Karl Lagerfeld. I can never pronounce his last name. I love this bag too. Pops, I want that one too. That one's $60. And then this one, this bag, I want this one too, Pops. Mom, if you're watching, talk to Pops. Tell him to buy me all these bags. This was really cool. I would definitely use these as craft bags. Very cute, very cute. I love the colors. I love all the things. And then this one, I saw Miss Corn over at Cornflower Crafts. She hauled a similar bag to this. It was just like this except pink. And it's really pretty. And so I noticed it immediately when I saw it because I saw her haul it, and it's $14. And this one's really pretty. I love this color palette with the bows. That would make a perfect craft bag. To add more dangles and charms to that bow charm, I think that would be a great idea. And I think that's what she's going to do to hers too. Hi, Corn, if you're watching, I love your channel. I'll tag her in the description below so you can follow her. She's an amazing human being and an amazing crafter. Here's some other bags. I love this made to worship bag. These would also make really great craft bags. Really great craft bags. See, I like to change my bag depending on my mood and depending on which crafts I'm taking. So I like to have options, honey. I like to have options, okay? I love a good bag. Like a carry-all bag. And then we have this ruler and scissor set. I loved how these scissors looked. I'm like, these scissors look like they can take on the world. That particular pack was $10. I almost bought that just for the scissors. The ruler is pretty too. And I'm kind of looking at it for a while because I'm like, do I want this? You know, you're looking like, do I need this? Of course, we don't need anything. None of us need anything. But it's really pretty. So then, let's see, I'm still looking at it. And I go to the other side with some of the back to school journals and supplies. I thought that pencil one was really nice. It says teach, instruct, and some other things on it. But I would like that one for myself to customize. Then we have some planners. Ross always has $10 planners, and these planners are heavy. Okay, Ross doesn't just give you the planner, it gives you the folders on the inside, it gives you stickers, it gives you layouts. The planner is halfway decorated for you already. You're getting a lot for $10 with these planners at Ross. A lot. So if you need an inexpensive planner for the year, don't get anything, don't get anything expensive, because you don't have to. You just come to Ross and just pick one. They always have planners. Always. For the whole year, they always have planners. And different kinds and different covers, and just depends on your mood and your vibe and your style. They have something for you. I was really happy to see the planners at Walmart this year too, for back to school. They increased the quality of their planners that I was seeing. So you can find inexpensive planners, and when I say inexpensive, I mean planners below $30, right? So here's a pouch that I saw. I saw this pouch in a different color at my local Ross. I like those. We're going to look at some color pencils and pens, all the things. This Ross was laid out completely different from mine, where they had a lot of these artsy items stood up on these different, what do you even call these? Like these middle aisle shelves. So you just sort of had to look everywhere in this particular Ross. We got some Sharpie brand highlighters for $4. That's not a bad price. Some gel pens, Uniball. I think that's a great brand. I have that brand. And some other pens. There's another version of that pouch down there in blue. We have more Sharpie highlighters for $8. I would say these prices are similar to Walmart's and maybe a little bit cheaper in some instances. Here's some really nice Crayola Super Tip washable markers for $8. I think that's a great price for $50. And that's Crayola, so that's a good brand, of course. And then we're going to look at my scissors that I finally purchased. I showed these in my local Ross. I didn't purchase them that day. While I was in here, I did go ahead and pick up these non-stick scissors where it can cut glue and tape. If you read that really quickly, if you want to pause the video, you can see that it cuts through tape, vinyl glue, and more without sticking. The blades don't stick. Fiskars is one of my top favorite scissors brands. Fiskars and Westcott, okay? If you see Fiskars and Westcott, think Iteari, because Iteari loves those brands. So I picked up those scissors this particular time. And the fact that it came with two for, I think that 2-pack was $8. That's insane. Insane. Some more of those pouches. We have these really pretty pink pens with phrases. These are by James Burke. Ross always has a lot of James Burke. I work hard so my cat can have a better life. These are cat lady centered pens. And these are $5.99. If you have a cat lover, this would be perfect to give to all your cat loving friends. Then we have these pens here that are inspirational messages. I am the author of my own story. What you do matters. Be the change. Things of that nature. These are also $6. Then we have more pouches, more pens. We got the Bic Comfort Grip pens for $4. These are great prices for these name brand pens. These are better than the pen prices at Dollar General. These particular pen prices here, they're better than the Dollar General pen prices. Say that 10 times fast. All these P's. And then I saw this really pretty stationery set, this 4-piece. You got a magnetic list pad, another list pad, small memo book for only $5. It's really pretty. That'd be a really pretty gift to give someone. Let's see. I'm kind of looking around. It got kind of shaky on this aisle, y'all, because some kids started skating by and toys was falling and the store started getting a little bit more crowded, but I was almost done, so I was trying to keep the faith. I was trying to hold on for a little while longer to get through this scrap video. But just a pro tip, do not go to Ross on the weekend during the midday. If you have to go on the weekend, go in the morning right when they open, 9 o'clock or 9:30. Because it will be the death of your piece if you go in there midday on a weekend. Here are some Smins, these gourmet scented grips. So the pen itself is not scented, but the grip is, which is odd. And they all write in black. This brand Happy Do, I don't think I've seen it before, but it was expensive. It was $12 for those. So maybe that's like a high-end brand I don't know anything about. I'm just picking up random stuff at this point, trying to kind of muscle my way through some of what this is. Here's some lip oils that you can gem and bedazzle just like you do the hand sanitizers. And we have some markers. I believe some people started kind of coming behind me at this point. And then we have a container that didn't have a price on it. I liked that one, but then I opened it later on when I was walking around, and the trays kind of moved around. So I don't like the organizers for my beads that move around, which I've said a million times in this video. I'm such a bead addict right now. I'm always thinking about my beads. My beads and my gems. What can I bedazzle and what can I bead up? And then I saw the Steve Madden bento box. This is a really pretty bow bento box. I didn't see a price on it. It was heavy. It was really nice. You can use that for organization and storage as well for your crafting. Here are some Sharpie Mystic Gems. I've been seeing the Mystic Gem colors pop up a lot for Sharpie. They have them in the singles at Dollar Tree. But I feel like this is a better price for all of these for only $5. So if you see them in Ross, get them in Ross. Saw these pencils again. I had seen these in my local Ross. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it looks pretty high end for these pencils. Looks like I grabbed an embroidery kit. I don't embroider, but this looks really neat if you do, for only $5. This brand is also seen in Dollar Tree. Yeah, I've seen that brand at Dollar Tree in Florida. I've seen those kits, those embroidery kits. And they have paint by number kits. These 12 soft touch gel pens, I did purchase these. I'm pointing at this pen grip here because that's what we can link charms on. I'm always thinking about linking charms on things now. So these pens are perfect because of that flap, that pen holder that they have. And Soho usually writes pretty good. I did pick those up. Those jumped out of my hand. I picked them up. These pastel highlighters are really pretty. It would be really nice to give a pen and a highlighter together in a nice little gift set. You could doll it up in that way and even put some gems on those highlighters. I didn't purchase the highlighters, but I did purchase those pens to put some charms on. So I'll make a video whenever I get done with all my crafty projects. You see those Westcott scissors? I didn't even notice till now. You see those titanium scissors? I have those. I've had those particular scissors for years, many, many years. I love me some Westcott. And here's some highlighters by Soho Studio. These retractable highlighters with the little clickable pins. So these are nice. All the highlighters, all the things. I see a Happy Planner sticker book, so I picked that up. This is a great price for, I think it was $4. I was trying to see the price, but yeah, it was $4. I don't think I have this one. I kind of looked at this one, at the back of this one for a while because I was trying to figure out if I had it. I have so many Happy Planner sticker books that I've gotten on major clearance sales that I don't even remember what I have half the time. This one's really pretty though. I've used up a lot of my Happy Planner stickers though because I've customized a lot of my teacher planners and like I had to sticker over stuff, and so I used a lot of my Happy Planner sticker books when I did that. Here's another stationery kit for $8. We've got some mountable lights. This is actually great for crafting if you're a creator. You know, get you some good lights, some soft lights to try to make your lighting look as best you can. We have an Ed Hardy sketchbook. I love the art, the Ed Hardy art. That's $6. Everything is crafting, you guys. Everything is crafting. We've got these color pencil by number kit by Bree Reese. That was in my local Ross. Then there's that stitch activity set that I'll eventually look at here. Yeah, in a moment. Here we go. This Hip Hop Hooray. This is a sticker by number. So I've seen this one, the sticker by number for $6. And then there's also like a creative kit, a different one in Ross. So these are cool too. They always have canvas panels that you can purchase in Ross. Here's a bead kit. They have plenty of bead kits in Ross throughout the store. This one is $8. It comes with the beads and the string to make the bracelet and a bunch of other things. You can make friendship bracelets with these. These are for like younger children to make friendship bracelets. But as an adult, you can take this box and just use the supplies. You don't have to make friendship bracelets, of course. We just need the supplies. We don't care what the box is. Then this Jessica Simpson notepad I was kind of looking at. I was thinking how I could embellish this. I love the colors. I did not purchase this though, but it's pretty. And it was only $2.49. And you can put charms and things on the spiral. It would have been really cute to customize this. This one would have been really nice with gems, rhinestones and things. Here's a Hello Kitty journal for $5. That'd be a nice gift to give someone with a customized pen that you put charms on, right? You've got scented gel pens. I don't know what price this was. I was looking for the price. I couldn't find it. On here, always look at your stuff before you buy it at Ross. You can see that box is torn open. Really, really look at your items before you get in that line for Ross. I mean, you can return. They have a flexible return policy. You have time to return it, but just, you don't want to have to go through it if you don't have to. Just look at those items. Look at everything as close as you can, because many items are being opened in Ross and kind of tossed all over the place. Here's a very pretty paint by number kit. This one's really pretty. I love these colors. I'm not a paint by number person. I'm a diamond painter, of course. But paint by number, I'm like, I got to stay in the lines. You're just asking for too much. But that one's really pretty. Here's some more planners. I'm just grabbing to see what I can find here. This is a heavy planner. Oh, it's a 5-subject notebook. I'm sorry. These notebooks are heavy at Ross. Great for school or great for creative journaling or just writing your thoughts. By James Burke, only $7. Here's another sketchbook that I really liked. This one is really cute. I could see myself putting gems on this and putting keychain charms and dangles on this. This one's $6. And I just wanted to feel the sketchbook paper. I don't like the sketchbook paper as much as I like the mixed media paper. I like heavier weight paper for my journals because I never know what I want to do in them. And then I wanted to show you guys these $8 cutesy furry journals. I have a ton of these at my house, different ones that I've collected from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Home Goods, and here's some newer ones that I don't personally have, but I have a nice little collection going of these because I want to use them as creative journals. I do like that unicorn one, even though I don't like unicorns. I actually do like that one. That one's really cute. I saw these bowls in the dog aisle, but I think these could be really great crafting bowls, and they're pop-out bowls. So they'll travel well. I love the silicone for when I'm using glues and anything. And if you have like drills or whatever, if you spill drills, they won't roll off. They won't roll out on the floor if it's in silicone. So I think these would be great crafting bowls. I ended up finding another version of the Snoopy crayons, the Peanuts crayons. This is a 12-pack for $4. So I still think that's a great deal for the Peanuts crayons. Those are really cute. And then I looked a little bit at the storage. I was really tempted to buy these egg drawers because I was like, do I want to put some of my beads and flatbacks in these egg drawers? Do I want to? Like, part of me deep down was like, just do it. But then I was thinking like, it's not covered all the way. So if it were to tip over, they could fall. They could have the potential to fall out of those bowls because the bowls themselves aren't covered. But I love the way it looks. I love the way that egg tray looks. Like something about it is just telling me to go back and buy it. And then I'm looking at these other refrigerator containers for $4.99. These are for the refrigerator and the pantry, but these ain't nothing but craft storage containers, y'all. Put put these on your desks. You know how we do. You guys buy a lot of these in Dollar Tree. Ross also has them for great deals, in my opinion. But them egg trays is still getting next to me. I feel like in my spirit I need them egg trays. I don't know. Would you guys use those egg trays for crafting? I feel like we can. And so I'm just looking at these containers. And that's going to wrap up this Ross walkthrough, actually. We're at the end. So thanks for watching. Check the description for important links to my other channels and videos. And I will see you in the next Currently in the Craft Aisle. Bye, guys.